If you ask any motorcycle racer what's their favourite first corner, they'll probably tell you it's Brands Hatch. And guess what? That's exactly where we are. I'm Steve Day, and this is Thundersport GB.
More action now from Thundersport GP1 and the Super Twins. They're up next.
Well, here we are on the grid for the second of the GP1 races, sponsored by CIA Bike Insurance as well as the Super Twins. In the Super Twins, we've got to look out for the likes of Michael Price, but in the GP1, it's all been about Peter Baker. He leads the championship by quite a way. However, in the first race, we had number 19, Lee Keeble, absolutely brilliantly beating Peter, and he's up for this race again, but he said he was having tyre problems last time. I'll tell you why there's a gap on third space, because Rob Hoyles had an enormous crash in race one. From what I'm hearing, he may well be out in the race still. They're trying to fix it now so he can go out from pit lane. And in fourth, we've got Big Phil Crow. Will he make another podium appearance?
Thanks very much, Steve. Well, lovely early autumn sunshine here at Brands. The red lights on, they go out, and the CIA Insurance GP1s and Super Twins pouring towards us down into Paddock Hill Bend. And well, look at them all charging down the hill. It is such a daunting corner. Then up under the bridge the other side, and it's Lee Keeble that shows first into the hairpin.
Yeah, and number 59, Rob Hoyles, did make it onto the grid, and he's just slotted in fourth there.
Yeah, brilliant stuff just behind Peter Baker. Peter, the championship leader. But at the moment, it's Stuart Hall. Once again, Stuart's such a good starter. One day, he's going to get the results that his starts deserve. He does get away well, but seems to fade. Oh, goodness me, Stuart. What a vast twitch there. Luckily, gathers it all up and gets back on, but, well, that's lost him a couple of places already. He's down to fourth.
And that's Luke Delacour, actually, just behind Stuart Hall. So Luke is having a fabulous weekend.
Yep, he's a rider over from the Channel Islands. I'm not sure whether he commutes in the Channel Islands still, but certainly he and his dad, Steve, both regular racers. There's Phil Crow chasing after Luke Delacour as they run up around the hairpin, and they're down on the run-up to Druids. Well, that Inferno, that's the machine of John Fisher, the Pendragon Racing rider. And he's given himself a bit of a biff on the bonce, and that brings out the red flags. But, well, shaken and stirred, but John Fisher okay after all that, and his bike not even third hand. Well, away they go for the restart, and Lee Keeble this time gets the whole shot. He's away from Peter Baker. Rob Hoyles in third, and Stuart Hall trying to come at him up the inside at Druids, but Rob hanging on in there. Remember, Rob having set a new lap record in the earlier race before he binned it big style at Paddock Hill Bend, but I think nothing else could spur Rob even more than that, could it, Steve? He's really going to be up for a win here.
He is, yeah. He needs to put away those differences that he had with the bike earlier on and really try and tag along the back of Peter Baker. Luke Delacour still having a good ride just behind Gary May, defending champion. Unfortunately, though, the restart wasn't too kind for Stu Hall.
No, he was kind enough, though, up the sharp end for Lee Keeble and Peter Baker, and Rob Hoyles. They got away well. That's the 1, 2, 3 of it as they plunge down Paddock Hill once again, up past the scene of that accident that happened to John Fisher. And there Gary May, but ahead of him, oh, that's Rob Hoyles. He was right up alongside Peter Baker, but it all went wrong. He let go, the wheel tucked under, and Rob once again out of the action. He'll be sick as, won't he, Steve?
That is a big disappointment for Rob. He's actually now going to end up taking away 16 points from the weekend when he looked a capable winner. And that's really dented his championship chances.
Well, it's also helped Peter Baker's championship chances no end. He chases Lee Keeble over the line, but that, an excellent win for Lee from Peter Baker. Gary May finished in third place. Good result for him too. Luke Delacour then in fourth. Stuart Hall fifth. And Scott Kelly, an excellent sixth place. Well, a very happy Lee Keeble there with Peter Baker and Gary May.